Hi again, Shifu Gregg from the Authentic Shaolin Kung Fu School. Glad you made it back. So today we're going to be going over monkey. So a lot of people, when they're looking at monkey, the mimicry styles, they're seeing just form and movement, just movements, people looking around, people jumping, people flipping, and they're missing the martial application behind it. A lot of the stuff was taught as far as mimicry styles, so that what happens is you learn to become that animal or depiction of whatever you're doing, whether it's drunken, whether it's monkey, whether it's leopard or tiger. You have to understand the animal. So the form, the mimicry style, teaches you to become that animal, to see where it's getting its power from. Obviously from the hips. If it's monkey gets its power from its whole body throwing in. You're gonna see a lot of palm strikes. You're gonna see a lot of blocks with the whole hand coming up, using the back of the hands to block. Monkey likes to grab, so you're gonna see a lot of grabbing techniques. You're gonna see a lot of grabbing and elbows and throwing the whole body into it with the fists. So I'm gonna get Shifu Lloyd in, my partner in crime here. We're gonna be going over some techniques. I'm gonna show you what the couple basic techniques are, and we're gonna put it to a modern day martial techniques, modern day martial movements for us, okay? So Shifu, come on in. So from guard stance position, the first technique, obviously, you know, I'm not going to start my opponent here, and I'm not going to be like here doing monkey in front of my partner. My opponent's coming at me, so if my opponent comes at me, I have to work these drills, I got to work these techniques. So he's going to be coming in with a straight reverse punch. He's going to be coming in with a straight reverse punch, and I'm going to be coming in with my elbow, my first shot. Okay, so from here, I'm launching my body into this technique. So he throws, I launch and step right in. From here, I come right down using the monkey's claw. Monkey's claw to strike and hammer strike right to the sternum. And I go back to guard, okay? So one more time, a little quicker. My opponent throws, elbows, come in, strike in here. One more time, a little faster. Again, from guard, from real-time movement, I come in here, turn, strike to the chest. Second technique, because my opponent's never going to throw a straight reverse punch all the time. So if my opponent throws, he's going to be throwing that reverse punch in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to block it with my monkey's hook, and he's going to throw the hook, and I'm going to block with the monkey's hook again. Notice I'm not grabbing, and I'm blocking with my forearm in a good cat stance position, which most people say is ineffective, but it's only effective if you're doing it the right way. So if you come over here on a 45, my power is moving this way. This is where I want to be. So stay right there with the camera. My opponent throws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing my opponent all the way down to the floor. From here, I'm going to strike with a corkscrew strike, step, and throw my kick. Okay, so one more time. He throws, 1, 2, hook, strike, in. Taking my opponent out. One more time. From guard, hook, in. This way, come in, strike my opponent. Cool, so third technique is going to be on the opposite side. So third technique, I'm blocking with my hooks. So 1, 2, 3, monkey grabs, bringing my opponent to the floor. From here, strike, and strike down with the hammer. You could double strike too, or single strike. All depends on what you want to do. So again, 1, 2. This time I'm using my right hand. 2. Again, with the elbow, down to the floor, strike, strike. Back to guard. A little faster. One more time. 1, 2, dumping my opponent, striking and double strike. So strike, double strike, back to guard. So again, I want to thank you very much for coming here. Thanks for being a part of our Mythbusters. Again, always train hard, but live harder. And remember, practice what you preach. All these teachers out there, if you're going to do these techniques, you're going to teach form, make sure you teach form and function. Make sure it all goes together. Teach your martial applications. And again, I want to thank you very much, and to always subscribe. And this is what we're gonna be doing next week. So next week, traditional form, cannon fist movements. Northern Shaolin is known for it. Can we put it to function? Absolutely. Watch this. See you next week.